Hello everybody, thanks for your support, and today I'm going to discuss another poem of your course, which is My Native Land. And this is the poem that is composed by Walter Scott, who was a great Scottish novelist and poet. He was known for his historical novels, and all his poems reflect a spirit of heroism and nobility. And the poem that we are going to discuss also shows the patriotism as one of the greatest virtues. And according to the poet, a man without this sense is a worthless creature. So before we recite the poem, why not to have a look at the glossary. First, breathes with soul so that means the person is living, but internally or spiritually he is dead no more. Native land is the land where you are born. This is the place of origin, your country. Burned is some feeling of excitement, right? And the strand is the land area zone, maybe some country or some state. Mark him well. When you say mark him well, it means observe carefully. And minstrel, raptures well. That means some singer or some poet. Raptures swell when they get some instinct of inspiration to pen down something out of admiration or appreciation. Proud his name, proud like I have got forefather who have got great name in the society, right? And it's a privilege to me that I'm associated with these names. Boundless, limitless, without any limit, despite, in spite of. Pelf is the wealth or the property that you owe. The ragged is the sorry state or the miserable condition. Concentered all in self-absorbed. The person has no realization of the outer world because he is all the time involved into the selfish, you can say, motive, imprisoned in self, you can say, image, right? And then forfeit is to lose something. And renown is the fame, certain recognition in the society, out of admiration, again praiseworthy, worth mentioning, which we say. Doubly dying, I already talked about a person who is spiritually dead, right? If the person dies physically, that will be the second death to the man. While is the low in self-esteem or worthless, right? And sprung was born. When you say unwept, it means no one cries. Unhonored, no one honors. And unsung, no one sings. Nothing of any sort for you if you have no such recognition, and you won't have any recognition if you have no sense of patriotism or you have no sense of belongingness, right? You don't give, you can say, any credit to the place where you are born. How then you claim your own status in the society? So this is what the poet is talking about, and that was the glossary. Now let me have the textual part. So I'm going to explain each and every word. I'm trying my best to do so. First, breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never himself had said, this is my own, my native land, whose heart has never within him burned. Breathes there the man. Is there any man who has never said to himself that this is my country or this is the place of my origin? Have you ever seen? Because if there is any such person, it means the person has no feeling of patriotism, right? When you say not burned means he is coming back to his country after visiting some foreign land, and he shows no sense of excitement which we otherwise all feel, right? If I'm away for a short duration, even for a short duration, and I come back to my home, I get too much charged with the sense of, you can say, excitement that I'm back to my home. Then country, of course, this is the country, a matter of great pride, right? As home his footsteps he had turned, so he is returning, he is coming back to his country after paying visit to some foreign land, from wandering on a foreign strand. Wandering on a, as I already told you, that after visiting some foreign country, he is back to his own place of origin. If such their breeds go, mark him well. If you find any such person, observe that person carefully. For him no minstrel's raptures swell. And I'm again telling you, because this will be the kind of person which will never ever be honored by anyone, because he has lost his recognition. He has no sense of belongingness, right? So such a person will never be praised, will never be appreciated, whatever he does in his life. Minstrels raptures well. Even if there is any poet or singer, they will be, you can say, unable to find any composition out of inspiration, because the heart never says so, right? So they are not getting any sound or any, you can say, feeling within that they should have certain word of appreciation for this person who has no, you can say, the sense of oneness. And then, high though his title, proud his name, boundless his wealth, as wish can claim. Despite those titles, power and pelf, the rag consented all in self. The person may have high rank, designation, or some, you can say, social status, right? Or he may have association with some worth mentioning people of the society, those who rendered some valuable services. So that's a kind of privilege that he was born in the family. Otherwise, he has earned himself nothing in his life. And despite all those things, that means in spite of power, pelf, name, fame, right, or wealth, he is a worthless creature. Once again, the poet is laying emphasis on the same fact, because he is imprisoned of his own self, right? And if he is imprisoned of his own self, the society won't give him or ascribe him any worth. Living shall forfeit fair renown. So this kind of living will lose every sort of worldly charm. And doubly dying shall go down to the wild dust from whence he sprung. Doubly dying, and the moment he dies, he breathes his last, or when he faces another, you can say, phase, that is the physical death to the man, it will be the second death to him. Spiritually, he was already dead, and this physical death will mark his second, you can say, death to the man, to that worthless creature. To the wild dust shall go down. He will get mingled with the soil, mingled with the dust. That was the place of his origin. And this way he will lose his identity. Why? Unwept, unhonored, and unsung. He has never done anything praiseworthy, right? And he never felt excited whenever he finds the name of his country before. So such a person, without any recognition, without a sense of patriotism, a worthless creature, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. No one will cry, no one will honor, and no one will sing any melody out of his appreciation or admiration, because he will never be noticed by anyone. So he was a separate identity, a worthless creature. After mingling with the soil, he would lose that identity forever. Thank you very much.